I wanted to talk about living with regrets. You know, no, it's living with regret is a motherfucker, man. You know, whether you bought something you regret, whether you said something you regret, whether you did something you regret, it is what it is. It's in the past, and there's not much you can do about it. You know, I get flashbacks of shit I did in my past, and it bothers me. You know, that's the kind of regret I live with, is things that I did in the past, and I get haunted every now and then by my past, and I just want to like shake my head and be like, "Fuck," get that thought out of my head, because I've said it before, but when I was younger, man, I was I was all over the place, and I didn't have any schooling. Nobody was mentoring me. Nobody was telling me, don't do this, don't do that. I was just doing whatever the fuck I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it, and based on, you know, whatever I felt was right or wrong. I knew right from wrong, obviously, but when you don't have any guidance, and you don't have anybody teaching you and showing you, and there's no repercussions for your actions, you know, you end up doing a lot of shit you shouldn't have done. You know, you get influenced by drugs, by the streets, by whatever the case may be, and add that with some, you know, to not having any guidance, any leadership, to just being a young dude with out there loose, wild, and on some bullshit, and you end up putting yourself in a bunch of positions and situations where, you know, you do things or say things that you end up regretting. And every now and then I get flashes of the shit that of some things that bother me now. But it's true though. You grow. You live, you grow, you change, and you learn. Some people, and we all have friends, family members, or whatever, acquaintances that, you know, never really grow up, never really change, never really reach, you know, they never reach their potential, you feel. I have several friends, people that I know from when I was younger that, you know, they still living at their parents' house. Things just didn't work out for them. They had potential. They was doing good. And they just, for whatever reason, they never fucking, they just never got to where they needed to get. They never got to where they needed to get, and their life never really changed, and they're kind of stuck. Like, you can go to their house and everything's still the same. They still got the same issues. Like, everything else then grew up and moved on, and they still kind of stuck in the same, you know, the same life. And you wonder, like, what happened to this dude, man? Like, what's up with this guy? And some of these people, it may be mental issues. And they may blame other people for their situation. But everybody's situation is different, man. And I know a couple of dudes where it's just like, damn, like, you know, you drive by their old pad, they still gonna be there. They're still gonna be talking about the same old shit. And it's just kind of sad.